Now Kaepernick. And brought in by the tight end Cook. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Jared Cook. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Locke. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Kaepernick. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian McDougal, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
There he goes, left side.
Always a pleasure.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Leonard Fournette, 70 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
For the point after.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Ryan Switzer on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Fournette. And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
For a Cincinnati Bengals.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Ball carrier.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. That catch, that puts him 1 away from 4. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Leonard Fournette taking it in. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now the try. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Bengals 42. Titans 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ryan Switzer on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And the Titans 1st down.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. And this is Cook with a grab. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the Bengals.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Kaepernick going to throw. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
16 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
6-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Titans 21. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
10 yards there on a Bengal first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll actually throw it with Locke. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
For a Cincinnati Bengals.
Throwing on first down is Locke. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jordan Reed, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the backflip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Ryan Switzer on the return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
So we got man. Shift. Check nickel. Switch. Check. Lucky.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Bengals 50.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Cincinnati, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.